collection. I do have a lot of palettes that I don't use, so yes, this is a different setting. This is only my bed area, as you can see. But yeah, I just wanted to use this background really for this video. But yeah, if you would like to see my palette collection, just keep on watching. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so this is my makeup table. We're just going to start off with my most used palettes right over here in this little bin. So first is this Lorac Pro Contour Palette. I use this one a lot to set my lids for eyeshadows. And then next up we have the two Morphe Jaclyn Hill palettes. These are from the Vault collection, I believe. But this one is the one in Ring the Alarm, which I used in my tutorial. This is just your fall colors. I really love this palette. And then this one is the Bling Boss. This one has your more purple shades. Yeah, I really use these two a lot for like every day. And then next up we have the Modern Renaissance palette, which has been used a lot. Clearly you can see it's very dirty. And then when you open it, most of the shades I've hit pan on. I used this a lot like last year during the holidays. Yeah, I highly recommend getting this palette. I love it so much. Then next up is this Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. You just have your contour shades and then some setting powders. Next up we have the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette. It has a highlighter shade, two contour shades, and then just like a setting powder. And it comes with this little brush, which I've never used before. Then next we have these two Violet Voss palettes. I've also used these a lot last year. This one is just the HG palette. So pretty. These Violet Voss palettes have really great pigmentation. Let me just show you guys real quick what some of them look like. Next up we have the Violet Voss Laura Lee palette. This has a lot of variety of colors. I have used this shade a whole lot. It's like a really pretty color. And then next up we have this highlight and contour palette from the Balm Cosmetics. I got this when I went to IMATS. It just has some bronzer, contour shades, blushes, and then these are some highlights. So yeah, those are all the palettes I have in this little container right here. And then when you come over here to the side, we have this Morphe palette, and this one is just the 25B palette. Haven't used this one in a while. A lot of mauve and neutral shades. And then over here we have the Tarte Pro palette. My sister got this for me like 2 Christmases ago, I want to say. And actually I dropped this when I was doing my second video on YouTube. So that's why that is all cracked. Yep. Just lovely. Whatever. And then the next one is the Anastasia Glow Kit in Sun Kissed, or Sun Dipped, I mean. Wow, okay. This is one of my most used highlighter palettes. Really pretty colors. And then next we have this Morphe palette. This one is the 350O palette. This one is some more neutral shades and some orange shades. I have a lot of these Morphe palettes, but I don't use them as much anymore. I know I will eventually, but it's that one. And then next up is the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. Has a lot of different colors in this one. It's really pretty. I'll probably do a look on this whole palette. And then some more Morphe palettes. This one is the 35F. I think this one's your more glittery shades, or shimmer shades, I mean. And then this one is the 35OS. Honestly, didn't even know I had this. Also shimmer shades. Have not used this one as much either. These are all the palettes I have just sitting on my table. Then moving on to my drawers. This one is labeled palettes. So you open it. So this one is the IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette. I haven't used this a lot. This is like one of the first palettes I got. My sister actually got it for me. Just some neutral shades and some purples and blues. Next up we have this LA Girl eyeshadow collection in nudes. I bought this and like barely even used this. This was when I was like really broke, had no job, couldn't afford anything. Yeah. Then there's this Makeup Revolution palette. I think my friend got this for me for my birthday. I don't think I've used it yet either. And then we have this Beauty Creations Bare Naked palette that I got for free when I went to the makeup blowout sale. I'm probably gonna do a giveaway with this palette because I'm not gonna use it. And then I have this BH Cosmetics Nude Rose highlighter palette. Just has some highlighting shades right here. It's actually really good pigmentation, but I haven't used it. And then this one is the Kat Von D Metal palette. My sister got this for me 2 Christmases ago, also with a Tarte palette. So there's a lot of different colors in this one. I'm not sure why I really wanted this palette back then, because I honestly haven't used it as much either, but it does have pretty shades. This blue is really pretty. And so is this one. And we have the Be Bella Cosmetics Go Pro palette in volume 2. Also palette I got at the makeup blowout sale. I really like this palette because it has a variety of colors. I feel like I'll really use this during like fall, winter. Super pretty colors. And then these glitters, I actually just used it yesterday and they actually apply really well. So I'm excited to use this one and this one for Christmas. I have this Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. Haven't really used this one as much either. Then next up we have the Naked Urban Decay Smoky palette. I actually have 2 of these because my best friend did get one for my birthday and I already had one. So I do have 2 of these. I don't really use it as much. When I bought the one I bought, I literally barely used it. I just wanted it just to have it, just to say I had a Naked palette, but it just has like cream contour shades, concealers. It's honestly really creamy, so I like using this to like shape my eyebrows. As you can see, almost hit pan on this one. And then this one isn't really a palette necessarily, but I didn't have anywhere else to put it. This is just the glitter set that I got from the makeup blowout sale. So pretty. And then next up I have the NYX Highlight and Contour palette. And honestly, most of these palettes that I have in this drawer I don't use at all. Yeah, I don't know. I have this Urban Decay Electric palette. I think this is also another palette that I just got just to have because it's pretty. It has a lot of bold shades that I honestly would never use, but I know I'll use it eventually. Oh. Cool. And I have this little, the Balm Cosmetics La Bamba palette. And then I have this BH Cosmetics Carly Bybel palette. I used this a lot back then, but haven't touched it in a while. These highlighters are really pretty. We put it in light. Super pretty. I should probably start using this again. So I have this Z palette that I've never been able to use yet. And I've had it for like a year or two already. I don't have the magnets to even put... Oh, just kidding, it comes with it. Wow, I'm so dumb. I have pigments that I actually need to put in here, and I didn't even know it came with it. Well, good to know. That completes my makeup palette collection. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.